Hello folks, and welcome to the Vertigo Tea Party and VR display. Today we're going to be taking a look at Space Pirate Trainer. It's developed by Illusions. You can pick it up on Steam for $14.99. It's available right now only for the HTC Vive. However, they have said other VR headsets are on the radar. It is also an early access game, so keep that in mind. They said they want to keep it in early access for about 6 to 12 months. And it was released in April, I believe. So it's still got a ways to go, but it's already a lot of fun. Spoiler alert. So I want to play around, play a wave until I die, which probably shouldn't take too long. And then I will show you the more intricate details. So you have our two guns, and it's a wave game. You basically kill waves of enemies that get, as you might imagine, progressively harder. Now you can also look at your gun. When you press the button there, it'll let you choose different weapons. So I have a pistol, and they shoot these bullets, which you, oddly enough, have to dodge. Again, I want to get more into the depth a little bit later on after we played a little bit, so you guys have a better idea how this works. Go guns akimbo here. And yes, as you can see, you can put them as different types of weapons, which is actually pretty awesome. Right now, let's go full cowboy. Let's go full McCree. Actually, does McCree even use dual weapons? I don't remember. So I'm going to be moving around a lot in this game, and I am, to say the least, not in the greatest shape in the world. So, I apologize if I breathe in your ear. You will have to forgive me. Dodging bullets is a lot of fun, especially that little slow-mo effect. Obviously makes it easier, but it definitely gives you that I am the one that was prophesized in the Matrix, etc., etc. So you have two types of drones here. You got the black ones here, and we have the white ones. The white ones only shoot three beams at a time, or shoot three things at a time. I'm gonna switch this back to this. Only shoots 3 beams at a time. The black ones actually shoot more, and they tend to arc more. So you want to kill those as fast as you can. You can also do criticals on the robots. If you can shoot them right in that little bitty dot. It does a lot more damage, and as you can see, it gets you bonus points. Now, this is very much a score attack type game. I personally don't care about my score. But for those of you who do, there are global scoreboards. You can check with your friends. I've actually not used this pistol a whole lot. I use the laser mostly, but it's not good for killing them when they're far away, because the bullets travel instantly, even if you're in slow-mo. Also, you want to shoot the droids when they're attacking, because that will stop them. You can also see where the robots are, or the droids are down there. I'm trying to show you guys while not getting killed. Ouch. And you can see when you get hit, it shows that little line, so you can see where it came from. So usually if you get hit, I find one of the problems I run into is like, I'll be doing fine. I'll have full health, or I'll be down to I'll only have lost one. But then I'll get hit multiple times from a direction I wasn't even looking. Oh God. Now it's starting to get heavy. So let's pull out our shield from our far back. The shield reflects bullets. Now the thing that's going to kill you more than anything else is being hit like that. Oh God, I think we might be boned. Yep, too many shots at once. You can see we let them get too spread out. If they spread out like that, it becomes very, very difficult. So let's put in our initials. Don't be looking me up online, you freaks. Okay, so let's talk about the depth of the game a little bit more, or the specifics. And you can see my highest score is 6,400. The global lead is 1.1 million. So I've got a little bit of a way. That one person either is a cheater or is incredibly good, because the next person down is 486. Still slightly better than my 64,000. So needless to say, I have not gotten very far. So let's talk a little more about the guns themselves. You see they have an energy meter. Some weapons never run out of energy, and I can just pull the trigger as fast as I can, and it will just keep shooting. We push the middle button here. Let's choose, I think that's the same thing. Yeah, we'll go to double shot here. It's kind of funny because it shows 2 bullets. Oops, 2 bullets, but it actually shoots 3. The 3 is actually never ending. So basically the second and third are very similar, except this is in bursts. This is a beam, or is a railgun. This actually does a lot of damage, but it has to be charged, as you can see there. So if I do a quick shot, I think it does a lot less damage, but a full charge shot will, I'm pretty sure it will one-shot the white orbs, and very close to do that for the black ones. Then we have, what is this? Oh, this is like the laser beam weapon. And this doesn't do much damage, but it's easy to follow. But if you watch our energy meter, oh, I just ran out of energy. Have to wait for it to reload and go again. The damage is really weak on it. Again, it's very easy to hit enemies, and I've never actually really tried this. Oops, let's do this. You can actually combine them to make a super beam, which is actually really cool. Which again, I've never actually really used. The recharge time seems to be killer. It seems like this would be good, and we'll probably try it when enemies are like especially when they first pop up and they're bunched up. This would be good to kind of blow them down really quickly and then switch weapons. Because I don't think, let's try it. We're gonna run out of energy and then switch. Yeah, so that would be good to start off with. Switch, actually let's try this. Let's run them out of energy. Switch, and then switch back. Oop. So I think they automatically recharge, so I think you could probably cheat it a little bit and switch out. Now, you can also see, I'll grab him behind me, and I can grab his shield. I can even, if for some reason I want to do this, I can dual wield shields, which is always a fun thing to do, I think. The shield has its own special attack. If I hold and release the trigger, it shoots out like a little bit of like a bass sound wave. And that will, it doesn't go very far, as you can see, but any drones that it hits, it kind of scrambles them up. Any lasers it hits, it will also bounce those around, bounces them back. And I haven't done this yet, but you should be able to like knock the lasers right back onto the enemies. I was reading on a guide, because this game is, one thing I don't like about this game, it doesn't tell you anything. This is it. Like, there's no tutorial. There's just, let's play the game. There are some options, which actually we'll come back to the options in a minute. But yeah, I don't like that it doesn't really explain it, because I didn't even know about the shield. It has a message here on the gun at the beginning that says the shield's on your back, but I didn't know what that meant. I thought, okay, maybe if it means if I'm turned a specific way, it acts as a shield. But no, it means you have to like make a motion to go back. So let's actually, let's do this. Let's do dual guns again. And you do have a sight, and that will turn green. So like this guy, since there's only one, you can see it turns green when he's in my sights. So let's switch to the laser. Let's try what we were talking about before. It's also kind of hard to see it. Like, obviously it's going straight in front of you, but you can see one laser does very little damage. Let's try the railguns. So if you ever really wanted to feel like, oh god, Han Solo, this would be the game to do it with. All right, so it's also kind of hard to talk. You've really got to listen. Like I say, the thing that's going to kill you more than anything is them like getting on the other side of you, right? Is coming around. Let's switch to this. Let's do this. Let's see if this works. You can even like use this gun as kind of a guide. There you go. That's kind of working. But yeah, them getting around you is really bad, and that's where you've got to listen to. Another thing that doesn't help is I actually have my right earbud out, is because it's, whoa, okay, I guess that bullet left. I guess I can actually shoot with the other gun and not just lead. The game is really loud, and it does not give you an option to turn the sound down, which I don't understand this, why, whoa. It is not helping. I cannot hear out of my right ear. Because you definitely have to be, you must have positional audio in this game. There is no other choice. But if I put that audio in, I'm just gonna scream in you guys' ear as I try to, commentate. And we'll probably do one last like real real style wave so that you can see that. Or so you can have a real go at it where I can actually hear out of both ears. The music is really good. It's definitely not the type of music that I would listen to in my car or whatever, but when you're doing this kind of thing, it's awesome. See, this side I can hear. He's gonna shoot, so I need to keep them all on this one side. Even you can use the laser as a guide, but I think I'd rather have the pistol. Switch that. I like that you can switch it around though. Another thing I could do, is not get shot like that. I'm actually trying to get used to this railgun. I haven't quite used it. Like, I like it because it does a lot of damage. But I've been cheesing it with these mostly. Let's switch one to that and then one to the railgun. Another fun thing to do when they do get on the other side of you is to, like, and of course now they're not going to do it because I want them to do it. You can also shoot their bullets with these lasers as well. And another thing you can do, which you do not want to do if at all possible, is with the shield, it does reflect lasers, and you actually can kill them. I know it's kind of hard to see through the shield, but you can actually reflect the bullets off. You can even get smarmy and do this kind of stuff. Set it down. Does not work. But you can also kill yourself by shooting into your own shield. I hate to admit it, but yes, I actually have done that before. Let's switch back to this. I also like the idea of like quickly switching guns, like as you need them. It also only tracks your head. So as long as you get above the beams, wow, I'm terrible. I swear to God, when I was practicing with the rail beam, I was doing better. But as long as you get your basically your head above where they're shooting, you're fine. Switch the shield. Ooh, almost did not. I did not hear that one. Did not actually hear that time either. Of course, if you're using your sights better, which I am not, maybe it would be easy if I did it this way. Oh, I see. Okay. I knew, like, I kind of saw the sights before, but I was like, I don't think realistically that's really all that useful. Ah, okay. All right, so let's try that. Let's try it with a little closer to the vest here. Oh boy. Oh boy, that doesn't look good. Oh. That's not good. I switched my bullets. I'm doomed. I switched at a really bad time. Ah, alright, we gotta switch bullets. I think I got a bonus for something on that one. I don't quite know why, but I'll take it. I didn't see that one bullet until too late. I thought it was coming from my left side. So let's go one more time. This game is a hell of a lot of fun. It's definitely a little bit of a workout, to say the least. And I could really see, especially considering, keep in mind, this is our early stages. I can see those later stages becoming quite difficult. So let me actually put my other headphone earpiece in. If you'll excuse me while I do so. And we'll try to do it legit. Not that we're going to get much further legit. I'll try not to talk too much because I'll scream in your face, but let's do this thing. I thought I had my shield up. You know what? Let's switch these. Yeah, see, that's my problem. Like, once I get hit once, like, because of the way the game works, you can be full health and then just instantly die from one guy who comes out from the wrong side. So let's try it one more time. I'm counting that one. All right, let's go with what I'm used to. This music's pretty badass, by the way. That went a little bit better. You can also get combos by killing them in very quick succession like that. So if you really want to go for that high score, you've got to utilize things like the ice shots, the combos, the reflections. All right, wave 9. I usually don't get too much further than this. Ooh. Woo! Getting hot in here. Oh shit! I didn't realize they ever came up afterwards. That's an interesting trick. All right. So one last thing I want to say about this game, other than it's awesome. Technically, it says it supports just standing room only. It will also support small space, as you can see here. So you don't need like a ton of movement room, and I guess technically you could do standing room. However, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna take these headphones off because it's super, super loud. So you don't technically need a lot of room to play. However, I feel like to really get the most out of this game, I feel like you need a bigger space than this. Excuse me, like the medium-sized space would probably be excuse me, damn, would probably be fine. Because when you really get into it and you don't want to switch to the shield, you're going to be ducking over and moving around really fast, and you very quickly can lose where you are with the guidelines here. You can see my plate. Well, that's right. You guys can't see my chaperone lines, but like right here is where my desk is. So as you can even hear, I've a few times bumped into my desk because I hit right outside of the edge of this box. So I definitely wish you had I had anyway, a medium space. That's not to say you shouldn't get this if you don't have a smaller space. It's a hell of a lot of fun. It's very simplistic. And I don't know if it really comes through when you're watching me play, but it's like when you're dodging and you're shooting around the side of stuff and you're switching to the shield really quick, and then switching back and then blowing them up. And then, you know, there was times like I was on the ground. I mean, not during this session, but there's a few times where I like kneeled on the ground and was shooting and ducking under lasers. It just feels awesome. Like it feels like, it sounds cliche, but it sounds like you're in an action movie. It's just really, really awesome feeling. One big thing I would also love to change is for somebody like me who's trying to learn the game, I can't get very far. And I feel like, and I feel this way about a lot of wave type games, but I feel like the initial waves are kind of boring because they're so easy. So a lot of times I would like to start at a higher wave to practice. Now I don't care if I don't get any points at all, right? I could get 0 points, I don't care. I want to start on wave 8, wave 9, wave 10, so I can get better at the game, because otherwise the first like 5 or 6 waves are just kind of boring, right? Once you get, once you become a master of the game, I can see that kind of happening too. But at that point, your skills at a fairly high level, right? But in short, what I'm trying to say is I wish you could start at a higher wave. So you could learn, get better, learn what works, learn what doesn't work, improve your aim, things like that. And then say, okay, now I'm ready to try to compete with my friends or my own personal, or globally, or just my own personal score, things like that. So I would love an option where I could just start on a later wave. Again, no points, don't keep it. I don't care about that, just purely for practice. But other than that, this game is awesome. Like, this was definitely one of those games that's on everybody's like, you must have this if you've got a, if you have a Vive. And I hope I said Vive earlier, not Oculus. But yes, it's a Vive game. It's on everybody's must-have list. I also can see why it's there. Again, it seems like a very simplistic game, and it is. There's not a lot to learn, but it's a hell of a lot of fun. Like I say, dodging bullets and dodging and then shooting, and it's just, like I say, it's hard to describe, but it feels awesome. Definitely check this out if you get a chance. It is Space Pirate Trainer, $15 on the Steam store. Make sure to pick it up. Thank you guys for watching. If you'd like to see more videos like this covering other VR games and just other non-VR games, make sure to subscribe, leave comments in the comment section below, follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you next time.